We all knew it was over when they silenced our leader, Joe Rogan. Non-binaries came from the north, Latinx's came from the south, but we were no match when the vegans allied with the Karens in the Midwest. But I'm our last hope. That's why I'm going to Austin. I'm finding Alex Jones. It's been 20 years since Caitlyn Jenner was crowned Supreme Yes Queen by Pope Ellen I. We made our last stand at Buffalo Wild Wings, a holy sight for us straight men. They amassed the largest legion of Karens the world has ever seen. They were passive-aggressive, tried to use expired coupons, and spoke to every single one of our managers. We all broke. The Karens took no prisoners after the Battle of B-Dubs. A platoon of she-theys publicly executed Pete Davidson, smothered him in ass. He died as he lived. I've been hiding high in the mountains, where the lesbian rescue pitbulls can't track my scent. I remain patient, steadfast in my training. If there are any simps, short kings, frat bros, alphas, or betas out there, join the resistance. For the battle may be lost, but the war has only begun. I no longer sleep. Flashbacks of when the pansexuals invaded our camp haunt me. They took my wife and son. I don't know if they're dead or alive. I just know they're not here. My sweet wife, Petunia. When most straight women became Karens or got drunk and pretended to be bisexual, you stayed true to the cause. Maybe I took you for granted. Maybe I should have spent less time learning how to smoke sausage or throw axes at breweries. Maybe I'm just selfish. My son, Hank Jr. I know I wasn't around, but I had to command a legion of simps and undisciplined people addicted to pictures of feet. I had a duty. You'll understand when you get older. That's if you get older. Before I make my journey to get the sacred texts to Alex Jones, I must meet with the wise druid at the top of Mount Portnoy. The last man to climb this mountain died 44 white boy summers ago. But I need the druid's blessing. They call him the one that can't be cancelled. Revered by all, worshipped by some. After the treacherous climb, he reveals himself. Dave Chappelle. Oh, wise druid, how do I know I'm the chosen one?
You've always been chosen. Your Saturdays were always for the boys. You've watched every Brett Weinstein podcast and not fallen asleep. But my time up here is done. The trans community has found my dwellings. My time is up.
But I can't just leave you here.
Leave me. I'm moving on to the DMT realm to be with Joe Rogan. Fulfill your destiny.
And just like that, he vanished into the DMT realm to be with the homies. They will sing songs about him. As I'm foraging for beef jerky, I hear something in the distance. The Rainbow Coalition. An infantry of studs. A phalanx unit of twinks. And a cavalry of horse girls. All led by the squad. I have to get out of here before I get caught. The Rainbow Coalition has had me locked down here for weeks. The interrogations are taking its toll.
Can men get pregnant?
In order for men to get pregnant, you have to accept that gender exists.
I think I'll just let you starve.
When I lose all hope, our most skilled assassin has come to save me. Detroit Urban Survival Training. How did you know I was a rainbow POW?
I have bisexual double agents everywhere. When they said the chosen one was put in chains by Demi Lovato, I simply couldn't believe it. 2 miles down south is a battalion of simps, Kyles, and short kings trained in the dark arts of Detroit Urban Survival Training, waiting to avenge you.
I'll need you by my side.
I must go. There are still others out there I must free. Lead them, my liege.
It's time to start a war. Men, as we face the Rainbow Coalition, I'll have you know that before me, I do not see simps. I do not see Kyles. I do not see short kings. I only see my brothers. I only see men who've sacrificed everything for a right to play cornhole. Will I fall in this battle? Quite possibly. Will this be the last time you feel your woman's loins? Quite possibly. We are outnumbered 20-1, but if there's one thing I can promise, this line will hold. It has to. If you find yourself podcasting with Joe Rogan, do not be afraid, for you're in the DMT realm and already dead. For Alex Jones. For Alex Jones.
We handed the Rainbow Coalition their first defeat in 4 no-nut Novembers. But I can't help but think about the men who sacrificed everything. The short kings we used as ammunition for the trebuchets. The simps who resisted the urge to suck the enemy's toes. The Kyles who punched through their lines like drywall in their bedroom.
Go on, let the messenger in.
Thank you, my liege. I'm a pansexual deserter, and I'm here to let you know that you do have friends on the other side. And why should I trust you? You shouldn't. But the fact that I risked my life to be here should mean something. There's a king across the Badlands who wishes to ally. Bullocks! You come to my halls and you lie to me like I'm a sack of wine. I shall have your head. It is true. They say he's a descendant of Rogan himself, half man, half primal, with an army of Chads at his side. They say his camp has no fire, for they have no need to cook their food. He is the Liver King. On my way to find the Liver King, I tread lightly in the Badlands. There's pansexuals in these woods. But I feel something more devious is on my trail. Antifa cocks. I shall fight for my life. I did not want violence. But the cocks, they gave me no choice. Now get me to the Liver King. As I make my way through the Badlands, I find Chadlantis. They say the streets here are paved in crypto. A jewel pod for every man. Home of the last Hooters on Earth. My lord, I have a proposition.
What's up, Primal?